What's up, Titans fans? It's your boy CD back again with another episode, a quick episode of TitanUp 2day. It's the recap, post-game recap after the Colts versus the Titans loss. Very sad, very upset on a lot of levels, burning up on the inside, but no need to delay. Let's get down to it. All right, so first off, I want to let you guys know that I'm filming right now. The game is actually going on in the other room. I think it's like 2 minutes and 30 something seconds left in the game. I have now officially quit on that game, just as well as we quit, because I just saw Logan Whiteside take a snap and hand the ball off to D'Onta Foreman. So I assume that the Titans have quit just as well. So let's get down to this. All right, simply put, been watching us for a long time. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been fans as well. Whenever we went down, just drove down the field, right down to their throat, boom, 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 score the touchdown. I was like, oh shoot, I did not expect this. Just roll down here. This is gonna be a pretty simple game. It should be kind of smooth. See how the defense plays. Defense comes right out, holds them down. They go for it on fourth down, and the amount of disrespect from Frank Reich is like absolutely absurd. To go for it as many times as you went for it, I don't know if it's just complete ignorance. If we're just playing the analytical game, sure, that's fine. It's obviously worked for you based off of turnovers and bull crap. But anyways, again, their first drive, we stop them on fourth down, get the ball. We got all the momentum going our way. Third down, and I believe it was 11. Left side, A.J. Brown, not wide open. It's a tight pass. Just last week, you were in tighter coverage. A perfect pass comes to you. You reel it in and score the touchdown. This week, bobble it. It's not really a big deal. When you see it, you're like, man, that would have been really nice if we could have reeled that in. And then you watch the replay and then the next replay and you realize, hold on, if he catches that ball, he's tiptoeing down the sideline. That's a touchdown. The game is totally different at 14-0 in the first quarter. We can continue to pound the ball with Derrick Henry. The defense was already, again, playing well, and go from there. We're doing okay. Now, the statistics, when it's all going to come out, and of course, I'll do my official recap. It'll come out not tomorrow. I'll probably do it on Saturday. I don't know. You'll get a recap from this eventually, but nonetheless, the statistics, the numbers will pop off the page. It looks like they were able to do anything they wanted to on offense. It is not the case. It does not pass the eye test. Watching the game myself, you could tell. Obviously, on third down, I don't even know what our defensive third down conversion rate is going to be. It's going to be pretty good, I would say. Like probably the best we've had, apart from last week against the Bears. Probably the best we've had all season because we were able to get off the field on third down. They just kept going for it on fourth down. And we were unable to get off the field on fourth down for a couple plays until it was time. Then we got off the field a couple times, once on the goal line and again once around the midway point on that first drive of the game. So the numbers are going to lie. Phillip Rivers threw for over 300 yards. Looks like he was able to do whatever he wanted to. What it's going to show is he threw for just about 10 yards per completion. I think is what it comes out to, maybe around there. They were doing little dink and dunk passes all the way down the field. We didn't give up much. We played sound on defense for the most part. Of course, we could have tightened it up in some areas. The issue that we have here, and I'm reaching out to anybody. If you're a Titans fan, you feel my pain. But anyone's watching this game, the Titans are in a crisis. This is like a significant issue that we have going on right now. If you have field goal kickers, punters, long snappers, special teams coordinators, anyone that you have that's left over that you just don't need, if you could donate them to us, we'd appreciate it because right now all of our our whole squad is trash on the special team. I got nothing to offer you. I've been very patient. It's been 9 games watching these guys play. I've been extremely patient. We miss field goals and somehow we find a way to get through. Last week, and please explain this to me. Someone try to explain this to me. How can we have Ryan Allen, this guy we pick up, sign him, put Brett Kern on the IR, we sign him. This dude kicks 8 punts, perfectly gets 400 plus yards punting the ball all day long, basically, against the Bears. Does everything right. We say, hey, good job, boss. Now you can go ahead and kick rocks. We got this guy on the practice squad. We're going to bring him up. And then what does he do? In his couple attempts, he shanks one. And then on the other one, we get a punt block. I'm not going to blame the punt block on him, but I will blame it on the blocker that was supposed to be taking on a simple. And again, I used to play a little bit of football. We always block in. In this situation, he blocked way too in. They end up double teaming the guy over the one gap or the A gap. And there's no reason for that because he lets his guy go right back in to block the punt. Then we follow that right back up. My boy Goskowski, who seems like he don't want to make field goals, just completely biffs a field goal wide right that's about 40-something yards. Where's the special teams that we fired Bo Brinkley? We had to let him go for skipping long snapping duties. I have nothing. The special teams completely kaput. We're not doing anything on punt returns, not doing anything on kick returns. Special teams, out of the 3 phases, special teams, we can go ahead and cut it off. We don't need that. We'll just continue to win games without special teams. What's happening now in this game right now, I watch it and I'm looking at it and I'm saying, we are better than the Colts. I can see that. The statistics won't show all that. Ryan Tannehill, I've been sitting here watching. We were talking about you, and I'm not giving up on Ryan Tannehill at all. I still think you're a very, very good quarterback. My issue is something is going on over the last 3 games because it's this slow decline. It's like soon as we were talking about you being this MVP caliber quarterback after 16, 17 starts with the Titans, you were like, all right, I think I'm good now. And you're kind of slowing down. I don't know what, maybe it's film that guys are watching, but everything is completely crumbling on the offensive side of the ball whenever it comes to the air game. There's no consistency. We need to be more efficient, completing more passes. I think we're going to be right around 50% completion percentage for Ryan Tannehill this week. That's just unacceptable. It literally is unacceptable. Running game was sound. I thought that would be our trouble spot. We had no issues. My boy Lund, who I want to hear a ton of crap from my boys, obviously in the group chat about this, as you can expect, but he kept saying, just run the ball on first down. That's like, if you're playing Madden 101, just run the ball on first down, see what happens on second. Maybe you have 2nd and 5, 2nd and 7, and you can start something. When we're passing the ball and we're getting incompletions, obviously we're not completing half of our passes and we're starting off on 2nd and 10. Now the running game, maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not, and we're putting ourselves in situations where we can't run the ball the way we want to. That first down, it was a 2nd down and 10 on that drive that we were just completely going down there towards the end there. Then we get a holding call by Nate Davis, brings us back to 2nd and 20. The whole drive is kaput. This is the one that we end up having to try to kick a field goal and missing it. It's these little things. We completely killed ourselves. I haven't been able to say that about the Titans in a long time. It's a very, very disciplined team. Don't get penalties, do the little things correctly, and we don't kill ourselves. Tonight, we did all the things wrong, all the little things wrong, and we killed ourselves. We beat ourselves tonight. I would have liked to see a better game all the way through, 60 minutes of just really good football. And I thought that we were leading up to something like that coming out of the half, and then it just completely crumbled. Colts, congratulations. You now are officially the leaders of the division, and once again, we're right back where we were 10 years ago, where we just can't beat these damn Colts, and they're right there in front of us. It's easy. Just take care of business. But anyways, next week, we get this Sunday. We have the day off. Obviously, we don't have to have play a game on Sunday. Get a week and a half of rest. We're on the road against the Ravens, who their defense is really good, as well as this Colts defense. They're really good, and they like to run the ball and keep it really simple. This is a big game for us moving forward. We cannot afford another 2-game skid. We cannot. We have to tighten it up now and then get back in the saddle and take care of these Colts the second time around at their home. If you like this episode or any other episode in the past, click the like button, please. If you want to subscribe, now's the time. Click the subscribe button. If you want notifications, click the notifications bell. Get notified the next time I upload the next episode of TitanUp Today. And actually, I will. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll go ahead and do a recap. A thorough recap of this matchup. It'll probably drop later on in the evening. We lost 6-3, but the season is not over with. The division is still in our grasp. We're second down the division, but we got work to do. Let's get to work. But before you go, I got one question for you. Why tighten up tomorrow when you can tighten up today?